Hi, I'm Mike Fine, and in this video I'm going to walk you through how to use the Beatbox9 or the Rhythm Composer 909 unit. So I'm going to go to my devices in the drums, and I'm going to grab my 909 in. Let's try that one more time. Just click and drag. And there's the Rhythm Composer. I'm going to just close that up for now. And I'm going to program in a beat. It's really similar to using the 808 Rhythm Composer or the Beatbox 8, except for there's no selector knob. So I'm going to go ahead and select my bass drum or kick drum, and I'm just going to program in, a little beat. I'll hit play so you can hear that. If I want to add some extra kicks, and you'll notice on this, if you click it again, it gets a bright red color, which is the accent, and you can increase or decrease the accent amount right there. So you can have more or less accent by adjusting that. The bright red gets the accent, the regular or lighter red gets no accent. Then if I want to switch to something else, I can go to my snare drum and I'll hit select, and I can enter in some snare sounds. Then I can continue to fill out my beat, adding in toms or closed hats, crash cymbal, ride cymbal, things like that, rim clicks, to create my beat. Now I'm going to jump ahead to pattern number 2. And pattern number 2 right now is empty. That's A2. And in this pattern, I'm going to create a drum fill. And a drum fill is going to be used at the end of a phrase to transition into a new beat or even back into the same beat. And that's the way we're going to use it. So at this point, to keep the video tutorial to a reasonable length, I'm going to jump to one of my recent projects, which is my 909 composition that I've already created. And I'm going to play for you my first rhythm, which is my A1. And now I want you to listen at bar 4. This is the drum fill that's indicated in the Word file right here. Okay, and I borrowed this drum fill pattern from a book that has a bunch of drum machine patterns in different styles, and that's where I borrowed this rhythm. Okay, oops, wrong thing here. And so here's my drum fill. Okay, and so what you're going to hear is the purpose of that fill is to transition from my beat back to a new beat or the same beat. So here's the end of my first beat. So my drum fill, back to the beat. And the way you program in this pattern is, of course, to control click or right click, create the pattern track, double click to put in a pattern, right click or control click to switch the pattern to A1 or A2. Okay, and I'm going to get rid of that. And so you're going to hear as I play this file from the very beginning that you're going to hear the drum beat, then the fill, drum beat, and the fill. And of course I've zoomed out using this bar up here. I found that white dot and I put that at bar 10, just a little bit of area so that crash cymbal can die out. And now I'm ready to publish it. I've already published this one, so here you'll see that I have republish. After I've gone through that, I can click back on my profile picture, go to my tracks, and there's my latest drum machine composition file. I'm going to click that. And then here is a link to my drum machine composition.